Yes, my dear friend, welcome back to the channel. This is a very beautiful Friday morning here in Southeast Asia, Malaysia to be precise. Thank God it's Friday. Wherever you are highly welcome. You are on the Africa continent, in Asia here with me, or you are in Europe, or even in America, Canada. Dear friend, it is a beautiful Friday morning here in Southeast Asia. Look, it is indeed a beautiful Friday. I'm happy, I'm excited. Whenever it's Friday like this, a lot to expect, a lot of fun to expect. Around the football world, so much is happening and taking place right now as we speak, right? And then our own football club, Chelsea, so much is at stake in this season. Even before June, before May, that the transfer window will be open. A lot is taking place. And Chelsea, we are in a very big trouble. That is just a fact. And I need to make it very clear to you this morning. Because today, we are going to be digesting these issues. In fact, I have to prepare this in two different parts. So after this, the next one will be the conclusion of this same topic. So this is more like part one of it. Part two will be coming later in the day because I have only 10 minutes to spend with you. Part two also be another 10 minutes. Dear friend, quickly, Chelsea's pre-tax loss in the past 12 months is £90.1 million. Pre-tax loss in the past 12 months is £90.1 million. The previous year, that is 2022, is £121.4 million, according to Jacob Burns. And the financial report that Chelsea presented yesterday, I brought it for you yesterday, but I couldn't break it down properly because of time. So this morning, I want to break it down for you. What this really means and the effect on our club. And I want you to put these two figures together. The pre-tax loss in the past 12 months is 90.1 million. That is 2023. The previous year, which was 2022, was 121.4 million pounds. Please help me to add these figures together. Help me to add these two figures together. We are talking about 211.5 million or so. We are talking about 211.5 or 0.6 million pounds here. Now, FFP rules. In our FFP rules in Europe and in the UK specifically, as a matter of fact, the rules are more stricter in Europe than even in the EPL. But listen, there we are. This means that to adhere with FFP and be safe next season, Chelsea must generate a profit of 106.4 million at the minimum by June, July to comply with the maximum allowed 105 million loss over a 3-year period. This means that by the time we are reaching June this year, by the time we are reaching June 30th this year, Chelsea must make extra 105 million pounds in order to balance the books. Because we must not make losses more than 105 million. Now we made losses already close to, in fact, over 200 million. So if you minus 105 from 106.4 from 105, I hope you are getting my point there. If you add 106.4 to 105, that is 210 million, 211 million. 211 million plus, right? Okay. And we are supposed to have not more than 105. That means that we must make sales of 106. We must generate 106 million extra in order to balance our books. Otherwise, this is what is going to happen. If not, we are getting point deduction like Everton did most likely. If not, we'll be getting point deduction just like it happened to Everton. Well, there are possibilities. how this money could be raised. And in my next episode, I will talk about how that money could be raised. But the question is, can we be able to raise that money before June? That is another question to be answered, which I will answer that in my next episode. Note that down. Quickly, the adverse effect on this right now is this. Is this that I want to bring for you now. The adverse effect on this right now is what I want to bring for you right now. Dear friend, you see, we are in the market to buy a striker, and few days ago, the news came up again that we want to buy Nico Williams from Athletic Bilbao. But as it stands right now, the size of Nico Williams' salary could be problematic, and therefore, I will class Williams to Chelsea as unlikely. Who is talking here? David Oiston. He said, I think that Osimhen is very unlikely, owing to the transfer fee and salary. Chelsea will do what it takes to stay PSR compliant. What is the PSR compliance? Profit rules, the profit rules, profit and sustainability rules of the English Premier League. Profit and sustainability rules in the English Premier League. That means that we will have to raise money to balance the books. The 106.4 million, we need to balance that first before we can go into the market to buy these players. Dear friend, this is my little understanding from the information I have received. David Oiston is not an outsider of Chelsea, he's an insider. So whatever he puts up, and the fact remains that Chelsea have not made progress so far about Victor Osimhen. The progress is slow. We have not yet gotten there yet. Everything we've been talking about is about our legends, Mikel Obi and Drogba talking to Victor Osimhen. Chelsea owners spoke with De Laurentiis. Yes, but there has not been any concrete agreement yet between Chelsea and Napoli regarding Victor Osimhen. There's no concrete agreement between Chelsea and Victor Osimhen. So, be it the owners of Napoli and the president of Napoli or Victor Osimhen, there is no agreement yet between them and Chelsea. There have been talks ongoing, but nothing is concrete yet. Nico Williams issue that came up. Chelsea started showing interest in Nico Williams from last summer. Yes, and now they have started again. But the point is, with this profit and sustainability rules that Chelsea must be a compliance to, it makes it more difficult, more muddier for Chelsea now to go in for these two. That is why David Oiston is coming up to say the size of Nico Williams' salary. I'm not too sure how much his salary will be, how much he's earning there right now. Two sources gave two different reports. One source says he's earning around 65,000 euros. Another source says he's earning around 30,000 euros. I'm not too sure yet. He signed a new deal last year with them, and the player refused for them to increase his buyout clause. The buyout clause on his contract few years back was the same for 50 million euro. When he wanted to renew his contract last year, he insisted that they should not increase the buyout clause. So they did not do that. They did not increase his buyout clause. It is still the same amount since he signed a professional contract with them. And so that is very cheap. That is about 43 million pounds, which Chelsea could afford. We have the money to spend. But because of the rules, the regulations of UEFA and EPL, we cannot go in for them right now. Unless, which I will come back in my next episode. But right now as it stands, both Victor Osimhen and Nico Williams, they are unlikely to be in Chelsea next season. Let me hear from you. I know most of you will not like this, but that is just how it is, unless something else happens. And I will come back to that in the next episode. Watch out for that. See you in the next one when you see me, dear friend. Shalom and peace.